This is Jack. I'm here with Richard from the World Owl Trust. So, Richard, can you tell us a bit about the World Owl Trust?
Yes, we've been in Cumbria for 54 years now. It was my mentor Tony Warburton who founded it 54 years ago as the British Owl Breeding and Release Scheme. So it was developed really to protect barn owls and release them into the wild, and it's grown from there into the World Owl Trust. We're hoping to open a new centre at Newton Rig Easter 2027, and that'll be a collection of captive owls that we can use for education, captive breeding, conservation programmes. So we've got a little long-eared owl over here, and that'll be in a breeding programme to release them back into the wild, and we'll raise funds to rescue owls and things. We won't be able to take rescued owls in because of the risks of bird flu and things like that, but we'll actually fund a rescue centre to take owls in instead. So yeah, we've done a huge amount of conservation work across Cumbria for all those years.
And obviously, Richard's holding an owl on his hand. So can you tell us a little bit about this owl?
Yeah, so this is Tassel. She is a barn owl, 20 years old. In the wild, she would have died long ago. They only live for about 5 years on average in the wild, but in captivity they can live a huge length of time. She's been trained up especially to do this sort of work. She's an ambassador owl for the trust, and we actually have a young barn owl just down here. It's 4 weeks old, so that's just being trained up at the moment to really take over from Tassel once it's learned its trade and its craft. They're perfectly adapted for hunting. So the line around her ears, the line around her face, that's her ears, just made up of really stiff feathers, and then she's got this amazing wingspan, which has got a tiny little comb down the front of each wing so she can fly silently, and that's so she can hear, so that she can find where her food is. She can hear a mouse squeak from about half a mile away. She can tell exactly where it is from 200 metres away, and then catch it without ever seeing it, just by diving into the long grass. And you'll sometimes see them locally, and they're just flapping the wings, pausing, and then diving into the grass, and that's them hunting.
So they are like very interesting creatures and animals.
Oh, they're amazing. They're actually so highly evolved that they're on the verge of struggling, and global warming and climate change is a big problem for them, and the wetter winters that we're getting now mean that they're not able to get out and hunt as much. They're not that waterproof because the velvet coating they've got on the feathers that just absorbs water. So yeah, they're hanging on, but they need more rough grassland, nest boxes, and as much help as we can give them.
Do you have a favourite owl?
Usually the one that's behaving at the time. They're not the wisest birds, contrary to popular belief. Their eyes take up a third of their head, and their ears take up a third of their head, so there's not a lot of room for brains in there. That's why we call a group of owls a parliament. It's based on their IQ. It's very low. So yeah, Tassel's an amazing bird. She's superb. I've flown her all of her life. We got her when she was 3 weeks old, so she's certainly one of my favourites. Or Utah, the great grey owl we've got here today. They're stunning birds. They're just incredible, really slow, and he'll sit there and his head will just slowly turn and fix on one of the kids. And, they're just incredible.
So how can people find out a bit about the World Owl Trust?
So yeah, they can come along today. They can have a go at handling owls, and we'll tell them a bit about them. We've also got our website, which is nice and simple. It's just owls.org. And if you have a look for the World Owl Trust on Facebook, Instagram, things, we're on there. And they can support us. We've actually all members get a newsletter 3 or 4 times a year. That's a hard copy or an emailed copy, and that usually gives them lots of information about what's happening. And come along, talk to us.
Thank you for joining us, Richard. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Or?
No, I don't think so. No, we should thank the organisers for having us.
Yeah.
The committee have been great. They always give us a good boost online, saying that we're coming and giving us plenty of support. So yeah, thanks to the committee.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.